Hello, good morning. I was just plugging in the phone and fixing the thumbnail because I have decided what I want to play with today. So I'm just going to wait for some more people to show up while I quickly fix the thumbnail. Because today I have decided to play with Glam Shop. I have some new things from Glam Shop and I have some old things from Glam Shop. So that's what we're going to play with. So let me fix the thumbnail really quick. Oh yes, and my vibe today is, can we see? That's my vibe today. So there's that. Okay, let me put that one in. This is the live stream of the 6th. Save live. Okay, let me save that. I don't actually know if I can save it right now. I need to check. I need to check that. I think I can. Let me also take some coffee. Nice. Can I do that here? I think I can. Let's see. I feel all fancy and stuff. I was doing this before I went live, and then I was like, oh, dang, it is time. I need to go live. Okay, done. Can we? Yes, thumbnail is done. Hello, everyone. Hello, Jillian, Crystal, Malem, Silverbats, Maya, Tiffany, the Messy Kitchen, Silverbats. Hello, 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 everyone, and hello, Debbie. And I have actually a new creature to help me with the live streams. This is my, yes, see, hello, see, this is it. Hello, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is a jumping spider that I made. I crocheted this. I actually got the pattern a few months ago, I think, and I mentioned it in a new makeup releases. It's a baby jumping spider. It's too cute, and I'm already working on number 2. I also put in the title that I'm almost at 10k, and I am almost at 10k. So there's also a giveaway. Not a giveaway happening in today's video, but I am going to announce it, and these are part of the giveaway. Just so you know, just so you know. So we're having a new hashtag, get Nikki to 10k, so she can do the giveaway. Yes. Yeah, but it's so cute with the big eyes, and then the fluffy, and yes, it's just too cute. So I made this. However, we are going to play with makeup today, right? Glam Shop. I actually have a bunch of new Glam Shop stuff. That's not a Glam Shop. So I have here, I have a new foundation, which is way too light, but I'm going to darken it up. I have a new eye base that's so light that's probably gray on me, but we're going to try it anyway. I have a cream blush. I have a cream to powder highlighter. I have their gel base for eyes, so I'm very excited about that. And I have new lippies, gloss and liquid lipstick. And then I just pulled 2 eyeshadow palettes that I'm going to use today. Oh, it's night. Yeah, it's good morning. Yeah, the Messy Kitchen, that's because for me it's morning. It's 5:30 in the morning on Wednesday for me. And I know that a lot of you are from the USA, and there it is evening or night. Yes. So these are the ones that I'm going to use today. So I'm going to focus on this one, which is the Modelova. And this is the color story. So this is what I'm going to focus on today. And I may pull in this one. But I'm not sure yet. So that's why this one is not on the thumbnail, but the other one is. So yes. Let's start though with primer and brows. Let's start with that. So yeah. What have you guys been up to? Yeah, he does. Lucas is actually, and I did not know that, but Lucas the spider is a jumping spider. and he is a baby jumping spider. So, and the pattern really reflects that very, very much. And he's just too cute. And honestly, jumping spiders are extremely cute. They only live to be around between 1 to 2 years though. So that's why I'm not getting one of those, because they are very interactive. They really want to interact with you as well. And I'm like, if I get one of those, I'm becoming way too attached. So yes. Hello, Kalina. So yeah, it's so exciting, and I'm almost at 10K, and it's very, very exciting. So I have kind of been preparing a little bit for a giveaway already for 10K. What's going to happen is 2 giveaways, one for Europe, one for Europe and one for outside of Europe. So my plan is to kind of pull some of my favorite brands, put that in the giveaway. So for the Europe part, it's going to be my favorite brands from outside of Europe, or at least a few of them. And I've just gathered some things around, and then a jumping spider. And then, yes, I want a 10K. And then for outside of Europe, it's the same thing, but with makeup from Europe. And also a jumping spider. So I'm making 2. So this one was the first one that I made, and this one is for me, so it stays here. But I'm making a new one right now, and then I'll make another one, and I'll put one of those in the giveaway as well. So that's the general gist of it. Yes, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. I am working again, kind of behind the scenes. I saw that I'm going to put in my brows, and I saw that Nomad released the pictures yesterday, at least of the eyeshadow palette that I have here. I can show it to you guys in real life. I have filmed 5 looks with it that I'm editing. So the video is coming. Yeah, that spider is so cute. And it's also a very, very easy pattern actually. If I don't forget, I will link it in the description box when I'm done. It's a pattern for Etsy, and she has a baby jumping spider. She also has the mama or the daddy, just what you want. Oh yeah, I want to show you the Nomad palette, right? So I have the Nomad palette here. I'm not going to show you the rest of the collection because they haven't shown it yet, but here's the palette. Here's the palette, and you can see that mine is very much used. Here's the color story. Can we focus? Thank you. It's a little bit washed out, so let me hold it here. So this is it. So you have the middle row are shimmers, and then you have 2 mattes. And what I really like about this is, first off, you can go very monochromatic, and in the looks I go row by row again. But it's dark, it's deep enough. You can really deepen it up. Yeah, it's so pretty. There are different shimmer finishes in here. There are a few toppers. So this one is a topper. For me, this one, I usually have a little bit of trouble for this one to show up. It did show up, but you don't see the shift on me as much because my face kind of eats up some of the shades. So this one is a topper shade. This one is also a little bit more of a topper shade. And this one is opaque. This one is also a nice shifty shade. So you want to try Nomad for the first time? Yeah, I have been thinking about putting in a Nomad palette for the European part of the giveaway, and I still can. It just will take longer for me to be able to ship it. So yeah, but I can. So I agree, Malem. Their color stories are getting better and better. What I actually played with yesterday was this one, the Lethal Cosmetics. Finally, Angelica said to me, "You need to play with it." I did it yesterday, and it's a very, very, very nice formula. Actually, it's not the exact same as the Berlin palette, but it's very close. Welcome to my live. I am. Oh, I have 2 new people for the live. So thank you. Thank you for coming. I usually do this every week. And it's very, very fun. Let's start. Shall we start with eyeshadow? Because that's usually what I start with in my life. So normally I start with base, but because it's late for a lot of you, I usually start with eyes. So I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer on my eyes first. And the concealer is not from Glam Shop, it's from Kosas. To just put underneath the brow here. Oh, you can hear the seagulls having a party. So welcome everyone to my live stream. No, I'm not going to use the foundation. We're going to use the eye primer, which is very, very light. Oh Lord, it's so light. Oh, it's almost as light as my t-shirt. Should make colors pop though. Hello, Erica. Let me get coffee. Okay. So my vacation is going well. The thing is though, usually when I have a vacation from YouTube, I still kind of work, I still edit and all that and film sometimes, and I haven't done that in this vacation at all. The trouble is always that when my vacation is too long, I don't feel like going back to work, right? So that's kind of what I'm having right now. So I am working. Also, probably the next video that goes online, that's the plan at least, is the one from Nomad. And I do want to start filming again because I also want to film my haul and all that stuff. I'm also planning on making a few changes to my channel. Any tips for using Glam Shop mats? Well, I'm going to use Glam Shop mats today. What are your issues with it? Because that will make it easier for me to see. Oh Lord, this is light. To see what your trouble is. Mm, you are in the Provence. Oh, that's so nice. I've been to Paris once, and I've been to Disneyland Paris. So no, yeah. Well, Malem, to answer your question about my spiders are going well. I actually added 3 more. So if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen it. And the baby, I still am not completely sure. I think it is an Arizona blonde, which is an Aphonopelma chalcones, if I pronounce that correctly. I think it's one of those, but I'm not sure. So, and I think he's going to molt again because he's digging a burrow. 3 more, yes. It's because. Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. What happened there was when I posted my pictures on Instagram, the first picture that I posted was no, he's actually born here in the Netherlands, Debbie, because they're not taken from the wild. They're bred here. But I posted a picture of the container that they came in so you could swipe and then see the spiders. But when I posted my pictures on Facebook, I forgot that it would repost it to Instagram. So yeah, I'm sorry. But the 3 that I actually got was are their normal name is Trinidad Olive and their nickname is the Bumblebee Spider. So they are including their paws when they stretch out. They're like this. They're this big, so they're basically as small as the baby is when I got him. But he is now twice as big. So and I think he's going to molt again. Can I put that one away? No. Oh, really? Jillian, I did not know that. If you only look at the first, it just keeps showing you the rest until you see them all in your feed. Really? Even if I carousel them? You had trouble building opacity with Glam Shop mats in the past. Can you tell me which palettes you used? Because the palettes that I have the Camo palette that I actually ordered new mats from because some of my mats shattered. I have the Zielone, the Modlova, and I have some singles, and I have the Caramel palette. Yeah. Well, I kind of had a fear of spiders too, previously, but tarantulas kind of changed that. I've also been drawing on my fingers, so if you see anything here, I want tattoos on my fingers, and I have been kind of playing with that for a while. So yesterday I started drawing on my fingers again, and apparently I used a pen that is very, very good because I cannot wash it off. So yeah, so basically what the plan right now is to have here a few moon phases, then here have an I no, is that an icon? I don't know, for the year wheel, and then a snake here, and then here there's going to be a spider with a thread, and then here the web, and here is going to be you can still kind of see it, I believe, the wavy lines for Aquarius, which also stands for the sea. The Laguna, yeah, I don't have that one. I don't know what base you used. What did I use with Glam Shop? I used the ABH base with Glam Shop. I used Natasha Denona with Glam Shop, and they didn't give me any trouble. And now I'm using their own base today. So, but I think that the Laguna is an older palette, isn't it? It could also be your undertone. I know that happens for me sometimes. If I use, for instance, blue greens, they can kind of give me trouble being not patchy. But that's the shade it's the shade. The shade. Let's throw some shade. Let's start with the eyes because I'm rambling. Yeah, now that I found out how I can send pictures on Marco Polo. You use the ABH primer, okay. So Stephen, Debutante is actually a light, also an olive, but she is a cool toned olive. Hello, hello. I am a warm toned olive. So there's that. I am going to, what am I going to play with today? I think I'm going to go to these two mattes, and then maybe pull in the darkest kind of brownie from this palette, or I can also pull, let me see if that will work. No, because that's a green. So let me grab the caramel palette as well. I actually got this one as a gift, but it's a very, very nice color story. So this is nice and toasty. So maybe I'm going to pull this one in for some of the darker browns. But let's start with shade Suzona, which is the darkest yellow. And then I'm going to go to Morela, which is this one. Or maybe vice versa. Let's start with Morela, actually, just for funsies. Let's because it's the lightest shade, and I like to start with the lightest shade. Let's zoom you guys in. Oh, that's very close. Hello. I'm sorry. It's early, Kate. Okay, so it's not going to be complicated look. Okay, so I will have to tap it out a little bit. The base still kind of feels a little bit sticky, which I like. So I work with colored mattes like most people would work with neutrals, I think. Mattes don't work for you as much as shimmers and duochromes. What do you mean? They don't show up, or they fade away? For me, cool toned mattes, if they are too soft, they kind of fade away. I need to make sure that I have a base that is sticky enough to grip them. I don't know. It could be. Kalena, I cannot see how my video quality is. I can just see what my camera sees, so I don't know if the video quality just went down. So how I work with color, it's not like most people work with color. So basically, I usually start with a transition shade. Oh, it was buggy for a second. Okay. And that's what I'm doing now. So I'm actually placing it high. And that's also because this is a new base. So I'm placing it high and you can see that I'm leaving a part open there. That's where I'm going to darken it up. And that way I have the stick of the primer still low and the blend, and I can blend on top of another shadow higher up. Okay. Okay, I am going to go to a different brush now, and the shade Zielone, which is the darkest one. Oh, let me grab this one. Let me grab this one, which is from, this is a Sigma E27. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up with my bottom lid. So I'm going to follow my bottom lid up, and I'm going to stamp there, and then I'm going to go in. And after I have placed it, then I'm going to look down and I'm going to see if I need to fill in anything. So now I'm just going to place this shadow basically here where I have no shadow to get maximum pigment. And I tap also a lot. I know that for me, Glam Shop, or at least these mattes from Glam Shop, I can very, very easily blend. But if I have a shadow that's more sticky, what I usually do is I go back to the previous brush. I've cleaned it, and then I'm just going to tap, basically tap and kind of push it up a little bit to, I don't know, almost stipple, and then lightly go over, go back to the first shade and blend it over. And this is how I work with most color. So if you have problems with a color not wanting to blend out or being patchy, this is the way to go. For me, at least. I'm so happy that it worked for you, because I think actually it will work for everyone, because you're lining it up with your bottom lid, right? So you get the shape. If you want to change your eye shape, however, so if you feel like this basically hangs a little bit too much, or maybe it's a little bit more like that, you can still do that. So you angle it, you put it next to your eye and then angle it up a little bit. So you can go that way, if that makes any sense. But it's just working with the eye shape that you have. And I'm a firm believer of, if you want to change the eye shape, you need to draw what you want to see and then go from there, and basically ignore what there is. They fall out heavy. You do have to set your eye base. Okay. Actually, I am setting my eye base now as well, but I'm setting it with color. I don't set my eye base with powder. Unless I have a formula that when I feel it, it feels kind of dry-ish, the mattes, then I usually will set, but just there where I want to blend. So basically my problem area with blending is right there, where my eyelid does that curve. That's where my problem area is. So I then basically set there, or I just set with eyeshadow. Okay, back to the first brush and the first color. I'm just going to blend it a little. The eye base makes everything show up nicely because it is so extremely light. Now, my depth is light medium. If you're medium, don't use this base. It will look gray. Unless you want a base that's almost white. Yeah, fake facelift look with eyeshadow, yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I love teaching things, actually. I really, really do. I am grabbing a brush from Unearthly for underneath my eye. And I'm using that darker shade. Cutesy. Okay, I do want a little bit, yeah, I want a little bit of definition, just because for me, um, I feel like I need it. I am going to place the darker shade a little bit higher. And again, I'm just looking forward with my eyes relaxed, and I'm just placing the shadow where I want it to be. Yeah, that's Jillian. For people on the replay, the chat will be up later. But Jillian says that her eyelids get really wrinkly and that she's struggling. I completely understand, and that is why I usually tap my shadows on, because and you can already see it happening here. If I do this, you can kind of see that it bunches up, right? So if I blend, you move, and I kind of always compare my eyelids to underpants because if you stretch elastic very, very much, it gets like that. Yes. And that's what happens to my eyelids as well, especially if I'm tired. So that's why I tap. And that's how you can blend shadow as well. If you have a brush that's a little bit more open. So this one is open. It's a little bit smaller, but it's still open. Um, and if you do this, you tap, you basically push the shadow into each other. So you're not doing that. You push shadows into each other because you stipple and you're still blending, but you don't have to blend. The trick is get brushes that are a little bit more open. So that's why I start with a brush like this. I start with a brush like this to put down the first layer because it is a little bit more open. And then I go to a brush that's still open but smaller in size. So for instance, you can kind of see the difference in size between these two, right? That's what I'm doing. And that's why I love brushes that are open so much. Now, this is one from Unearthly. It's the number, the UC87. That's this one. It's from her new line. She also has one size bigger, which is this one. But for me personally, it's too big of a size. So that's why I use this for an eye base. And this is the A6. But you can already see the difference, right? In size. And if you want something more dense, you go to a brush that is more dense. I don't know, for instance, something like this, which is actually the E36 from Morphe. Because if I stipple this one on, I don't, if I draw, you can kind of see what's happening, right? So I just stipple. So when I use this and I stipple and I kind of swipe a hint very, very lightly. And then very lightly, the trick is to move your eyelid the least amount as possible. That's what I do. Hello, Marika. I am using the Glam Shop Morlova palette right now. And I am going to pull in the Caramel palette as well for some definition. The Nomad formula on a set base. Yeah, don't set your base with Nomad or Lethal. Because they're older palettes. So the new palettes from Nomad from their, let me think. Where did I start changing the formula? The Fire and Ice palette, that's the first time that I changed their formula, which is more on the layerability instead of blendability. So if you have a palette that's before that one, the shadows feel very, very soft and almost like a face powder. You know, some of those soft face powders, that's kind of how it feels. If you have a formula like that, if you set your eyeshadow base, you can blend it easily, but it doesn't stick as much because it's focused more on blendability. And it's the same with Lethal's formula, especially the older ones. So use it on a non-set base. Or, as I said, set your base there where you want to blend. For me, that is, as you can see, this part is where I really want that blended look. So if I have a formula that, I don't know, I just want to blend even less, or I have a base that's extremely sticky and I want to set it, I set it high so that I have the stick lower and then I can blend it up. That's what I do. I hope that helps. Okay, I am going to go to this shade from the Caramel palette. And I'm going to darken it up. So I'm going to go back to that brush that I was using from Unearthly. Yeah, I'm going to use that shade, which is called Yuck. I don't know. I'm not going to talk. I love yaks, but yaks make me think of Jafar Starfish right now, and it's not my favorite person. I don't hate him. This I don't hate anyone actually. So basically kind of done. And you can immediately see that for my eye shape, which is deep set but older, so a little bit hanging, it already gives extra definition. And that's just by putting that shade down. But that's for my eye shape. Now, if you have, for instance, a monolith, create a crease where there is none, do the same thing and just ignore what your eyes are doing, which I'm kind of doing right now because my eyes are relaxed. I'm stamping it on and I'm basically just following my lid and just making a hint more definition. Yeah, Melem, for me, I noticed that too. She's actually saying that the eyeshadow primer that she's been using for years suddenly doesn't work anymore. I've had the same thing. And it's very annoying. It's the same with the NYX glitter glue. I've used that for years. It was fine. And then all of a sudden it started creasing. It happens for me too. So what I look for in an eyeshadow base, I want stick and blend. I want it all, right? I want stick and blendability, depending on the shadow. So, for instance, if I have a shadow that's very soft, like Lethal and especially the old formula from Nomad, I want a shadow base that has more stick. So that's what I'm then looking for. My favorite base right now is still the Natasha Denona base, because it's almost, I want to say, thick enough to fill in the kind of crevices that I have in my eyelids. Because if I have a base that's too thin, like the Juvia's Place base, which works very, very well, but if I tap that out, it's kind of almost too thin, or it doesn't stick together enough to give me an even layer. If I look close, I can just see that I tap it out, but I tap it basically into the crevices a little bit more, if that makes any sense at all. So, so yeah, I also am enjoying the Too Faced primer. I don't know if that helps. And this one, I'm actually quite liking as well. What I don't like, I'm blending the two layers together. What I don't really go for is an eyeshadow base that is very much like a concealer consistency. Not anymore, because for me that just, it's too heavy. It makes my eyelids hang. So let's go back to the shade Suzona, which is the from the Morlova palette, that brighter orange, to just lightly blend over the edge here. And I'm going higher up because I still want that definition, but I do want that blended look. And then I'm going to go to the lightest shade and go over. And this is how I do my color looks. P. Louise base. Yeah, I have been hearing mixed things. Now, P. Louise is not considered cruelty free, so that's why I never tried them. But it's, from what I hear, not really a consistency that I will like too much. I'm going to go back to the darker brown, and I'm going to low in the crease stamp it on a little bit more. Yeah, need to pay attention. And I'm just now creating a little bit more definition. And also some shadows you just need to layer for, I don't know, better pigment. Okay, I'm going to go back to the first brush and again blend that edge. Back to that brighter orange. I'm starting out with a soft look, but apparently... Hello, hun. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, so Yeah, I understand not wanting to to pay heaps of money for an eye base. I understand that completely. I have found though that a lot of the time, I don't know, a cheap eye base just isn't it for me anymore. And you can also, I don't know, Google Natasha Denona eye base dupes or something like that, because there's probably someone who has found a duplicate for it. Okay. I kind of think this is the match down a little bit. I do want a little bit of that darker brown underneath my eye, but high. So I'm using a brush that's very narrow. It's actually for eyebrows, but I use it for this type of work or for eyeliner. This is also from Unearthly. I'm loving her brush set so, so much. And this is the number 10. I have not tried either of those bases, so I don't know. I haven't tried the one from Ulta. I cannot shop from Ulta, and I have also not tried the Milani base. I think, did I? No, I tried Wet and Wild. Way, 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 way back when. I think I tried the Wet and Wild eye base, and that was so extremely sticky. I could not really work with it. Okay, I think it's time for the shimmer, and I'm very, very excited to try this. So, how do I get my shimmers to crease? Sometimes not, and that is by using a gel primer. So usually I use the one from Death and Candy Custom Creations, because from the ones that I have tried, that one is just the best for me. It's a little bit more sticky and I kind of want that grip. But we're going to try this one today. Now this has a doe foot. I'm still going to use a brush though. So let me get my brushes for that. And let me think about what is the shimmer that I want to use. Do I want to use this one? It's for the pretty, but um I think so. I think we're going to go for this one. Yeah. So the shimmer let's see. No. I think I'm going to go for this one, which is from the Morlova palette. That one. Hello. Welcome to the live. Good morning, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the back of my hand, because I don't want to put it directly on my eyes, because it will get dirty with the eyeshadow base. So let me grab a brush. So I'm just tapping it in. And then I'm going to tap it on my eyelid, and I'm going to tap it over the matte that I have here. Okay, and this one already feels a little bit sticky, which is good. Oh yeah. Oh, this has a lot of grip. So let's do one eye first. I'm going to kind of dry my brush a little bit on a towel. Then I'm going to go to the shade Baccalia. And let's press that in. Oh, I can feel it sticking, which is good. Then what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to press it on the primer first. And I'm just making sure that it is very, very saturated. Then I'm going to go over it again to get any shine. Okay, okay. Vanessa Myrick's Color Fix. Okay, I have not tried that one. Yeah, my claws I'm declawed. Yeah, I am going to film with the new Martina palette. I have it here. I can show you if I remember where I put it. Oh yes, I remember where I put it. Wow. Mhm. Okay, and on my hand it's already dried, so it dries and it doesn't feel sticky or yucky. Okay, so far I really like it. Ofra has an amazing eye primer. I have not tried it. It's a gel. It's also a gel eye base, so it's like this clear. This is the one from Glam Shop. The only downside is that it's a little amount, but yeah, I still I like it. I've tried the one from Carla Cosmetics. The one from Carla Cosmetics, it's too wet. The one from Death and Candy, it really is kind of a jelly. And I like that one as well. This one I like as well. But you have to work quick. So while I can do both eyes at the same time with the Death and Candy one, because it has a little bit more substance, so it takes a little bit longer to set. This one sets extremely quickly. So yeah, but if you are, honestly, if you're in the USA, I would advise the Death and Candy one, unless you're making a Glam Shop order anyway. If you're in Europe, I think you will really like this one. What time is it where I am? It's a little over 6 o'clock in the morning. Is the shimmer base lifting up any of the mattes? This one. If it's too wet, yes. But I used a very, very small amount, and it isn't as bad as the one from Carla Cosmetics. So the one from Carla Cosmetics, when I put that one on my eye, it felt like it was wet. It lifted off the eyeshadow. The mattes, Death and Candy's one also has it if I use too much. If that makes any sense. So I like it. Does Doraline work on the same principle? According to Leora, yes. What collab palette do you mean for Debbie? Because there's no collab palette unless you're talking about the one from Gourmand Girls, which was from last year. Because otherwise, we have. Now I'm curious. I feel like I'm missing stuff. I am going to go to the Zielone palette because I want to spruce it up. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go to this shade first, and then I'm probably going to layer this one or this one on top. So I'm going to go to Zielone. Oh, okay. So it's the Gourmand Girls palette. Yeah, it's a very, very pretty palette. It's actually the palette that got me and Debbie connected again, or reconnected actually. Yes, cutesy, and then I'm going to put this one on, or this one. This one. So I'm going to go to the shade Monstera first. Oh yes, I like that. I probably have to redo this when I'm done finishing my base, but that's okay. Hello, Nicole. I didn't tell you what. I need to make an eyeshadow palette dedicated to the different shades of tarantulas. Well, there are so many. It's going to be a huge palette because there are so many tarantulas. What didn't I tell you, Debbie? What am I? I feel like I'm missing so much. I'm also going to go to the lightest shade. I'm saying that is what I was saying, but now I'm confused. Yes. Oh, that I did not know that you had a collab palette. Well, I was thinking something different, but I'll explain later on Marco Polo. Yes, I will explain later on Marco Polo what I meant by that. If I don't, I hope I don't forget. You never know with me. Let's kind of work this in a little bit. I'm just mixing the two together. Oh yeah. Oh, if you are Polish, yeah, you need to try Glam Shop. It's hands down one of my favorite brands. Let me get it. So this is the collab palette with Debbie and Gourmand Girls. It's the That Time of Year palette. And this is what she looks like. This is the color story. You want a Marco Polo with Debbie and me? Oh, you never know. Maybe it can be arranged. Maybe it can be arranged. Okay, so that is the eyeshadow part done. Party on the polo. I'm thinking, do I have a fancy liner that I can use? Oh, I should, because I got a PR package from Unearthly Cosmetics with some very, very cutesy chrome pots. I already used this one. Yeah, thank you so much. It is huge. It's honestly, it's huge. And oh, that's too big. And if you are just coming in, I kind of already hinted a little bit about the giveaway. So basically get Nikki to 10K so she will do a giveaway, because I never do a giveaway. And there will be two giveaways. There will be one giveaway for Europe, and there will be one giveaway for outside of Europe. And in the giveaway, maybe in the giveaway for Europe, there will be some things of some of my favorite American indie brands, and a jumping spider crocheted by me, which this is what the jumping spiders look like. It's probably going to be different colors, but this is what it looks like. And then for Europe, it's vice versa, or one or the other. So two giveaways, yes. Maybe this one. So maybe this one. Shall I do this one? Let's see. So what I actually am looking, oh yay, what I'm actually looking at right now, I don't think you will see that one, okay, is I got some of the chrome pots from Unearthly Cosmetics in PR. Do you mean silver beds? Do you mean if I've panned any? No. Well, way back when. Oh, yes, we are going to use this one. This is the number MC1. Yes, get Nikki to 10K so she can do a giveaway. Exactly. Oh, this looks very, very sparkly. Actually, what I did yesterday is I did a two-toned crease, kind of purpley grayish a little bit, and then I used shimmers. But I was like, let me spruce it up a little bit more. So I actually used one of these on the entire lid, and it was actually very, very pretty. It stayed also all day for me. So, okay, let me get a mirror. Let me put it there. Oh, thank you. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. Okay, let me see if I can do a fancy liner. I need a brush. There. How many palettes I have? I have over 200. I think I have, I don't know, maybe around 250. It's a lot. It is a lot. So the thing I'm going to use today is the MC1, and I have it a little bit here. I'm just going to use an angled brush, and I'm going to do an eyeliner. I have a tutorial on how I do my eyeliners. It should be listed in the description box. I don't know if you can see, so let me see if I can show you what I'm doing. But I also need to see what I'm doing. So basically, I'm just doing an eyeliner. I start with just lining my eyes. Now it's going to be very quiet. Be very, very quiet because I'm hunting rabbits. I don't even know how many I need for 10K. I have no idea. I'm very, very close though. I know that. So what I'm doing now is, again, following basically my lid, but I'm following the inner part of my lid, my waterline, and I'm following that up, and then I put a line there. And then I kind of fade it in. How hot does it get here in the summer? Well, I live at the Dutch coast, so we always have wind. And usually our normal temperature is, I think, around 25 degrees Celsius, which is it 70, 60, between 60 and 70 Fahrenheit, I believe. I never know. But we've also had summers where it is extremely hot, and that's, climate change for you. So usually though around 25, between 20 and 25 degrees Celsius. But yeah, fortunately we almost always have wind here, so it makes it a little bit more bearable. Okay, I see that if I use these as a liner, I basically have to make sure that the part that I've already done is set before I go over it again. Oh, you live in Alaska. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, Hawaii. I want to go to Hawaii. I don't know. I've only seen Hawaii in TV shows, so maybe I have a very romantic view of Hawaii, but it just looks so pretty. And in case you are also new, Wednesday is my grocery day, and that's what I'm getting ready for. The best part about these lives, well, besides chatting with you guys, which is always fun, is that I get up early enough so I am um, on time in the grocery store. Not that I need to be on time, I just want to be on time. I some people like going grocery shopping. I don't, especially if the stores are full. I detest when the stores are full, so that's why I want to go early. I kind of hinted, I think, at the beginning a little bit about changes to my channel. I want to incorporate more things than just makeup. If you don't know, I also have a vlog channel, and I kind of want to start using it again. I'm hoping that I will vlog this weekend, that I won't forget, because we have the naval days this weekend. I actually live at the naval capital of the Netherlands. That's where I live. I used to be in the Navy as well. It's actually where I met my husband. He was a Dutch Marine. I was in the Navy. Yeah, it would be a worldwide event if I ever have a meet and greet. I don't know. Yes, it's very pretty here, and I need to. I want to start vlogging more. It's not that I'm bad at vlogging, I feel, but I just want to do more things. I recently found some things out about not specifically my mental health, because my mental health is right now it's okay. Um, but I did find some things out, and I just want to chat about these things here on the channel as well, because I think just it will help a lot of people. And basically, the thing that I found out is that I'm on the autistic spectrum, which makes a heap load of sense for me, so much. But and I am going to do a video about that, and the things that I find and how I found out and all that. But that is what I want to incorporate more, those types of things. So, but I don't know if I want to do it on this channel or on my vlog channel. I have no idea. And I still very much want to keep on doing makeup because I love doing makeup. I just also want to incorporate new things. Ooh, this is very, very pretty. Shall we also do it in the waterline, or shall we do a different? I think I can do the different one in a waterline, because I actually tried it yesterday and they work in the waterline. I don't know if they're eye safe in that way. So if you do this, use at your own discretion. But for me, it worked. I'm just going to add a little bit of height to the wing part. No, I hit myself with my. And fun is that I can see that it also, I don't know if you can see it here, but I can see in the mirror that it is light green and then a little bit teal. Hello, Stephanie. Nice and cold. Nice and cold. Let's see what I'm missing, because I think I'm missing. Nicole's in Australia. That's awesome. Awesome sauce. That sounds nasty, actually. For my inner waterline, where did I leave the other one here? I'm going to go to the shade MC3, because that's more orange, and I'm going to put that in the waterline. Your granddaughter is autistic, yeah. Your uncle doesn't like crowded stores and restaurants either. No, well, it kind of depends. It's very interesting. It's interesting. Let's just say that. Okay, is this the brush I'm going to use? No, I'm going to use this brush. So I'm going to put also one of the colors in my waterline. Very lightly. And underneath my lashes. Oh, I don't even think you can see what I'm doing, can you? Yeah, cool. So this is the shade 3 of the Chrome Pots. And it's not that I'm really pulling my eyelid. I'm basically a hint. It's truly is a hint. To just make sure I don't put it in my eye. I never know how to highlight anyone's name either. I know that you can use the at sign. But I never know how to really I don't know. I'm so tech savvy. That was sarcasm though. I'm not tech savvy at all. Okay, so this is very cool. And this one, it has a green and basically tealy shift in it, this shade. But I know that from experience that a shifty shade like this with these colors is more orange on me than anything else. But I think is very cute. Okay, so those are the 2 pots from Unearthly. Let's put that in here so I can put it in the description box later. Now I need to do falsies. What falsies do I want to use? Let's do mascara. So my mascara is the one that I have been using for years. Literally. Well, not this exact. I get new ones every now and again. But this is the one from the Bye Bye Panda Eyes from Essence. It's actually a tube mascara. And it works amazingly well with falsies. Oh, you're going to do a similar look tomorrow? That's so cool. Same brand, not same tube. What am I missing? Never mind. I'm missing heaps. What may be expired? Same brand, not. I don't. I feel like I'm missing heaps. Oh, mascara. Yes, same brand, not same tube. Yes, exactly that. I'm not really awake yet. Anyway, falsies. I do have Glam Shop falsies, but I don't want to use those underneath my eye. I don't really like the style that much that I have from them. Shall I do these? Let's see. Should have cleaned these a little bit more. Just to see. It's a little bit too much for what I go for today, so I'm going to grab my falsies from Unearthly. Let's put those on. I cannot wait for my new lash glue to get here because my lash glue is yucky. Where did I leave it? Where did I leave it? Where's my lash? Oh, in with my pens, which is the... So let me put on my lashes. Now, if you don't know how I put on my lashes, I put on my lashes underneath my... Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Stephanie, I'm so happy that it worked for you. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm gluing my falsies underneath my eyes. So I am gluing... I'm double gluing. I love to double glue. I'm gluing my falsies first. And I glue them on top. So there on that part of the band, and I glue them there. Does that make any sense? So usually when you put on falsies like that, I would glue them on the bottom and on top, and now I glue them on top. That makes sense. I feel like I'm not making a lot of sense, but that's not really weird for me. I feel like that often. Can we just a little bit of glue off? That would be nice. Thank you. Come. Thank you. And I used to just glue my falsies on like everyone. And then I tried the Kiss. What was it again? Lash system. What's it called? Why can I not remember? Falscara. That's it. This, which is like mascara, and that's how you basically glue your lashes on underneath, and it really works well. And then I was like, maybe I can do that with lash glue too, and I can. So I'm just with this brush putting lash glue on the base of my lashes, not in my waterline, but on the base of my lashes. I don't know if it helps that I'm wearing contact lenses. And I have the duo glue. So I found that the duo glue feels best with this method. And I have the black one right now. And I actually have one on the way where it is both. So one side is then the black glue and the other side is the white glue. And it's also a little bit less than it usually is because I never finish the lash glue because it looks very yucky before it's done. And when it's yucky, I want to toss it. So I'm actually happy that I found one that has less, or at least I think less glue in it. I can see the chat moving. I just cannot I just cannot check the chat right now. I will in a bit. Eh. Hi, Lucy. Oh, I am making sense. Thank you, Stephen. I don't know if my family will agree. Why am I losing everything? Oh, here it is. Oh. Yeah, I really did like the Falscara. The only downside that I found was that I felt like the band of my lashes wasn't glued. So I actually used both methods. So I used the Falscara and then I would also use a little bit of glue on the base of the lashes. Okay, that's one. Yes, sometimes you need to swear when you put on your falsies. I agree. What happens for me often is that my own lashes kind of here in the outer part, there's just one that sticks to the upper part, right? So that's also very, very annoying. Okay, that's loose now. What I actually did is when I go for glasses, I wear falsies. I wear the falsies that I wear most, and those are the ones that I try my glasses with, if that makes sense. Because if I'm going to wear my glasses, and I usually wear contacts, but if I'm going to wear my glasses, I want to be able to wear my glasses with the falsies that I love to wear. So that's why I always put those falsies on. These are the style Dreamlike from Unearthly. For me, they are short enough and curled enough that I can still wear my glasses. If I can also do that with the G style jean from um, AOA Studio from Shop Musée. The ones that I really cannot do that with are from House of Lashes, because House of Lashes, the iconics, are straight. So if I glue them on, they're like that and they hit my glasses. And these are curved enough. So my tip would be, if you use falsies a lot and you want to be able to wear your glasses, put on your favorites and then try on your glasses. And it's amazing that she's like, I'm going to make them specifically for people who wear glasses. On the other hand, it is very much depending on your eyes, how you put your lashes on, and if they're straight or not. You know, if that does. You're going to go to sleep, Crystal? I can understand that. Yeah, the ones that taper from short to longer on the outside, that's the ones that I wear. Yeah. Good night, hon. I hope that you sleep well, that you have amazing dreams, and that you have a great day tomorrow. Yeah, if you have ones that are larger in the middle, this part basically here where you blink, that will hit then your glasses as well. If you have ones that are flared like this, the longest part is on the outside where your eye curves that way usually anyway, and it will be oh, you had lenses implanted. Oh wow. No glasses anymore. That would be nice. I'm just old. I cannot read anymore if I don't have glasses on. And I used to be, I actually, my, I think you call it prescription, all right? It's usually you have minus and you have plus in lenses. And most people have minus, which means that it is for basically far away, right? That they, yeah, that they see well up close and that they need help far away. That's usually, that's what most people have. For me, it was vice versa. So it was not that I needed help close up when I was growing up, um, because my eyes focused so extremely well that I actually had glasses to help me to help um, not regulate but relax my lashes. That was what I want to say. I am going to use a little bit of that seal part of the kiss system to stop the glue from sticking in certain parts of my eye. Yes, that's a bit better. You had around 9.5. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember when the what's it called? Uh, the laser thing just came in, right? And my eyes were not nearly were not bad enough for that, so I was not a candidate. I'm going to put some mascara on just because I can, like that. Okay, cutesy. So this is the eye look done. Oh, yours were too bad for laser. Okay. Well, I actually quite like wearing contact lenses because it helps um, when I have to cut onion. For instance, my eyes don't water because I have lenses in. And also sunscreen doesn't hurt my eyes because I have lenses in, or at least that's what I noticed. And when I am outside without sunglasses on, when I don't have contacts in, my eyes will start tearing up immediately. And when I have my contacts in, it's less. So, oh, you're back to glasses. Oh dear. Yeah, I know that there are very much different methods, and more different methods are ew, being made every day almost for eyes and such. But I don't mind my contacts. The only thing is though that they're never fun contacts in my prescription because they're always for what was it, farsighted, nears. I never know the minus, and never for the plus that I have. On the other hand, I also have a reading part in mine right now because, as I said, I'm old. Yeah, my contacts can stay in while swimming as well. I have the soft ones, so those are the big ones. If you have hard contact lenses, which are small, if you go swimming, they can just, flush out of your eyes, which is not handy. I am going to go to base. Yes. So yeah, let's. I have here the Olive 1.75. This is the Illuminating foundation from Glam Shop. I'm actually very curious to see how light it is. Let's for funsies. Let's for funsies swatch it on the cheek. It's very light. Yes, I am vintage. I am. I need it on a t-shirt. So that's very light. This is, and I know that maybe this will be my winter color, but right now it's way, way, way too light. I have a darkening up foundation though, which is the Woma from, this is the shade Honey Honey 1, which is too dark for me any time of the year. Let me zoom out a little. Any time of the year, but it's a great darkening up foundation because it is kind of the same finish as the Glam Shop, their normal foundation. Hello, Eva Bell, and Glitter Roach. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live. You're not late because we are still doing it. I have already done my eyes, as you see. I have used a few palettes from Glam Shop. I used the Zielone palette, the Morlova, and the Caramel. That's what I used. And then falsies are on and all that. Let's mix the two foundations together a little bit to create, hopefully, a good color. I think this is a little bit too dark. Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay. Okay. Am I blurry? Could be. My camera is being very much a bitch lately. Yes, I said it out loud. Good night, Tiffany. I hope that you have sweet dreams and are well rested for tomorrow, and that you will have an amazing day tomorrow. Okay, so this looks like an okay color match for me, which is good. I'm just going to put this on. So yeah, basically what my camera is doing, it's constantly, it's on autofocus, and it has been on autofocus ever since I got it, and it usually is fine. But lately, it just doesn't want to focus as well anymore, and I don't really know why. It's annoying. Thank you, Stephen, for being here. I hope that you have sweet dreams and a lovely day tomorrow. Oh, that could be that it's the internet connection, but I can see it in my on my monitor as well, that sometimes it just does not want to focus, and it's very annoying, especially when it's just out of focus, you know. Yeah, it's such a good brush. It's such a good brush. It doesn't work with all my foundations, um, but that's just because I'm probably not as proficient. But I love this brush. Just working it on. Talk of eyesight. No, it's always the connection. Well, Marika, my camera says that there is no software update. So when I go searching for it, or I don't know, I tried to update it through the software that I have on my computer. It doesn't say so. Maybe I need to check the camera itself. It could be that, but I will. This brush is from Morphe. It's the E63. Okay. Flip it around and basically try to not get a lot of foundation in my hair. Yes, yes, okay. This combination seems to work very, very nice. Now, usually I'm not really into a lot of illuminating foundations, because the most illuminating foundations that I have tried, or most of them, they don't look very nice on me, and they kind of break up a little. But this one, the combination with this one and the Woma is at least very, very nice. If you are a pasty pale olive, go to Glam Shop, because honestly, they have very, very pasty pale foundations. I'm going to go to a smaller brush. I'm just going to make sure that this here around my eyeshadow is kind of not white, basically. Chantel, I'm not Scandinavian though. We are very much Western European. I'm Dutch. I'm from the Netherlands. It could very well be that your ancestors are from here. I know that the Dutch people have conquered a lot of places. A lot of people who are in the USA and also in I don't know, for instance Australia, are actually European descent, so a lot of them came from here. You're 10% Dutch. Oh, that's cool. And sometimes cold, depending on where in the Netherlands you do you know where they came from in the Netherlands? Have any idea? We're not that big, so a small country. Funny that I still have that silly spider on my finger. I am going to use a little bit of concealer. This is actually from Kosas. I really like this concealer. Mandel. I don't know that. I don't know where that is. I don't know where everything is here, but do you know the province they came from? For example, I live in North Holland, and then we have South Holland, Groningen. Yeah, it is a beautiful country. It very much is. I live at the Dutch coast, very, very close to the biggest island that we have here. So I live about a kilometer from the sea. Dutch chocolate, compared to American chocolate, you mean? Let's just say that the American chocolate is what we call children's chocolate. If you have ever tasted real Belgian chocolate, so not so imported and not made for the US market, then you have kind of our chocolate, because the Belgian chocolate and our chocolate, it's almost the same. But yeah, I have tried American chocolate, and when I tasted that, I was like, this tastes like our our children chocolate. Southern Norway and southern Sweden. Okay, I really want to go there one day. I've never been there. I've been to Denmark, which is also a beautiful country, um, but I've never been to Sweden or Norway. I know some. Well, I know that Angelica is from Sweden, and Makeup by Anki is from Norway. I don't even know if she still makes YouTube videos. I think she does. This is actually from, oh yeah, Finnish. Finn. I've never been there either, Finland. I actually think that Felicia's husband, isn't he Finnish? Those are the owners from Nomad, actually. I think this is nice. Well, my brows are playing nice today. That's so cool. Thank you. Okay. Southern Sweden. Cool. I've seen Anja books, and it looks so pretty there. I think it looks pretty everywhere. You just have to see it. A mixed bag of genetics, yeah, aren't we all? Where do you live now, Chantel? Because fun fact, New York was founded by Dutch people, and Harlem is actually we have a city here called Haarlem, which is where the name Harlem comes from. I don't know how many people know that, but it was basically founded by a lot of English and Dutch people, and also some French. Can I clean this? Yes. But I think that New York was largely founded by Dutch people. Okay, that's the foundation done. I don't feel like I want to go over it with a sponge. I can. You're in the Western USA. Okay. Yeah, you know, the USA as it is right now, basically all the white people, to say it like that, they came from Europe. Most of them came from Europe. To think about it, it's not even that long ago, right? Okay. Yes, I also want kind of a lip oil thingy. Just a hint. Like that. Let's go to the rest of the face product. So I have here the cream blush. What is on there? Plasticky. Can I get that off? That would be nice. Interesting. Oh dear. Oh dear. How am I going to get this off? So basically they put a plasticky on top of the cream blush, but I have to get it off, people. Why did they do that and not kind of a thingy that I can pull it off with? There it is. Thank you. I have to. Yeah, that's not handy. So here's the color. And it looks pretty. The good old Rocky Mountains. I would love to go there too. Okay, let's get a brush. So let's do that. And then on the back of my hand. Okay. Step it on. Let's see. Okay, so it's subtle. That's okay. It's a pretty color. It's pretty. So this is the first cream blush that I think that they came out with, and they came out with two colors. But I thought that this would be a color that I would like a lot, and I am agreeing with that. It also matches my hair very well. Let's see. You think so, Chantal? Am I understanding you correctly that you feel that the USA has bitter chocolate? Bitter chocolate, because for me it's very, very sweet. But I love extremely dark chocolate, so maybe there is that. And I also love raw chocolate. The blush is from Glam Shop. This is almost everything is from Glam Shop, and this is in the shade Illuminating. It's the more orangey one of the two. Well, actually, our chocolate. What I hear from people in the USA who try our chocolate is that it tastes very much very rich, more rich and bitter. Germany chocolate. Yeah, that's basically, I think it's almost the same as the one that we have as well. I also have their highlighter in the shade Desirous or something. Hello, Emmy. Good morning. So here is that shade, and this is a cream to powder, if I'm not mistaken. So, oh yeah, it kind of feels a little bit like um, the Super Shock. Bitter is better, yeah. You can. There is a site that imports Dutch um, or European food items. Okay, let's also try it with a brush. And brush works very well as well. I like a formula like this that's a little bit smoother. I don't personally don't like a glittery highlighter. But this is pretty. Yes, I like me likey likey. Oh no, someone is coming in the room. Hello, someone. What are you doing? Oh, you're going to go biking? Oh. Okay, I have from Glam Shop. No, not from Glam Shop. From Sheglam, actually, Freckle tints. Two different ones. So I'm grabbing the darkest. You know what this one is called? This one is called dark chocolate. So that's fun. So I'm just going to use this one. The component is actually very, very nice. And I'm just going to bring back a few and then just dot it a little bit. Yogurt, I don't know what that is. Yeah, American chocolate is very sweet compared to. I never had Russian or Israeli chocolate, but if it's anything like ours, I remember doing a food swap with someone. And hello, darling.
I had Russian chocolate once. It made me drunk.
Wow. Good morning. It was made from potatoes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fermented potatoes.
Yes. And she sent me, I think it was a Hershey bar.
Oh, the white Hershey's.
No.
Oh, the one we reviewed together.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, it was a white Hershey.
But
like Oreo stuff.
Yeah, but the fun part is we have Hershey's here as well, the brand, but it's still.
I like the American one more.
No, I don't.
Oh, I do.
It's still made for us, so it's not as sweet.
I like those scoop chips that were like in a scoop shape. Those were useful.
Yeah, those were nice. I agree. But yeah, you like the chocolate. I did not. I did not really like the chocolate, fortunately. Okay, so there's that. I actually do like white chocolate.
I don't. I only like the Oreo.
Though I know you don't like white chocolate, but I do like white chocolate.
White chocolate isn't even chocolate. That's frozen milk.
I know it's not chocolate, and I don't eat it anymore, but I do like it. Dark chocolate and strawberries. You know what? Yeah, but also if I cook anything or bake anything with chocolate in it, I always put a little bit of salt in it, and a lot of the time a little bit of chili flakes. Just saying. So if I make brownies, there's always chili flakes in my brownies. That's if you've never done that. Oh, it's so yummy. It's so yummy. Spicy brownies, yes. I do want a little bit of powder, so I'm grabbing my Glam Shop powder that I have, which is very, very matte, so I need a little. Always, yeah, coffee to anything chocolate is also tasty. You get a little bit of mocha thing. I'm just kind of, I'm a face toucher, so I am lightly powdering kind of the perimeter of my face and then kind of dusting it over the rest a bit.
Weet je wel, van ons uit Demonshuis van 800 kilometer is.
Maar hoeveel?
800 kilometer van ons in Demonshuis.
Oh, oké.
Heel niet zo ver.
Nee.
We gaan zo met 30 kilometer fietsen.
Ja.
Dus ik denk van dat een beetje maar gaan we kijken of ik in Demonshuis moet.
Ja, natuurlijk kan je dat. Yeah, and also for coffee. So if you do use fresh brew coffee, a little pinch of salt, it just picks it up. Why no chili? Oh, you're in it. Are you allergic to chili, Emmy? Is that it? I very much love my chili. Okay, I like it. Let's kind of go over some of the new things that I have used before I put on a lippy, because I'm almost done with the face. It's 7 o'clock. Okay. I like how the foundation is looking. Now, I do have to say that I mixed it in with the Woma. So I made it less illuminating. So I can only really try it out when I am, for instance, in my winter color, which is a lot lighter than I am right now. But it does look pretty. And I really do like Glam Shop's formula. What can I say? I just wish that they would make it, that they would also make darker colors, because of this, and then compared to this, you can see the difference that I used, right? So, but again, if you are a pasty pale olive, you go there, because they make, your screen isn't blurry anymore, thank you. They make amazing foundations, and they make amazing, extremely pale olive foundations. Mm, what am I missing? I think I'm missing again stuff. What part of Texas? I don't know. Emmy lives in the UK. Oh, thank you that I rock all the different. Yeah, I basically use what I like. The only colors I don't really like to wear a lot are blue, but it depends on the type of blue. I also have Lippy, which I actually think will kind of go with this. So let's open it up. Well, does it though? I like their liquid lipstick formula, and I already go away. I already have a liquid lipstick from them. But let's see if it's a little bit of a better color to go with the eye look. No, I can. I can. Let's just go there, because why not? Love the peachy pink look. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love peach. Yes, very, very much so. I am going to put on, well, honestly though, I would want to wear more something like this, I think. Because this is a little bit more red, but I do really like their, or this one. I really love their liquid lipstick formula. It's just a color thing that I am. Oh, but I also have normal lipsticks from them. We can also use a gloss. Let me open up the gloss. Can we? Okay. Oh, that's a cute color. I don't know. Maybe I can layer. Let's. Can I? Yeah, well, we will just do it. We will go for it. The third lip choice, which is this one, right? Yeah, I think this will be the prettiest as well. This is from Unearthly Cosmetics. This is Glam Shop. The formula is very, very similar. And I really do like the formula of lipsticks from Glam Shop. That's why I have a bunch. I have their normal lipstick. I also have now then 2 liquid lipsticks, but the color, it's just not a color that I really want to use with this eye look. So I'm going to sharpen a pencil. But I'll use the gloss. I'll just put the gloss on top of this liquid lipstick, because I know that that I can put a gloss on top of this liquid lipstick. Do I still have a pencil from Glam Shop? I don't think so. Okay, so let's grab a kitchen towel and do that. And this is a pencil from Unearthly Cosmetics. Oh, I can also do that. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. I can also just put the gloss on top of this. So let's just do that. Let's do Wait, I actually need to do it with my finger because otherwise I mess up the gloss. It smells nice. It smells, I don't know how it smells, but it smells nice. But I like it. This is a nice gloss. This is a gloss that is, how does it feel? It doesn't feel very, very sticky. A little. It has some substance to it. I like it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. For me, that is. It's good morning. For a lot of you, it's good night. But here is the look of today. And I likes it. I likes it. I likes it. I likes it. Well, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. It is the ending of the live though. I know it's very, very early for most, and I have gotten the question why so early. Well, the reason why so early is because most of you guys are in the USA. I have to get ready anyway because it's Wednesday and I want to be on time in the supermarket. So I thought I will combine it. So that's why it's so early. And also so that most of you can just join, you know. It's after midnight where you are, Debbie. Yeah, it's just after midnight. Yeah, guys, go to sleep. Go ahead, go to bed. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Poo Poo Cat. It's the live starts at 5:30 in the morning my time, and that's very, very early for most people. And it's usually around an hour and a half. We are a little bit longer today. We're in an hour and 40-ish minutes. So yeah, that's what you get when you're international, I think. Yes, you can watch before work. It's also going to be on the replay. So this is always saved to my channel. Yeah. Before we go, though, I'm going to mention the giveaway one more time for the people who are just arriving. I am almost at 10K, and when I'm at 10K, I'm going to plan my giveaway. So get Nikki to 10K so she can do a giveaway. In the giveaway, there will be two giveaways. There will be one for Europe, and in the one for Europe, there will be some of the things of some of my favorite American indie brands and a crocheted baby jumping spider by me. And in the outside of the USA part, there will be some of the things of some of my favorite European makeup indie brands or brands, and also a spider. I don't know if they will have the same color. I'm currently working on a different one, not this one because this one is for me. So yeah, and when I hit 10K, I will basically gather everything. It could very well be that it will take a little bit of time because I actually want to include some other things. I want to include for the European part, actually a palette from Nobad, but I have to contact Felicia first. And then for the outside of Europe part, I want to include something from 50/50 Makeup, but I have to kind of see what palettes she has in stock and that. So it will probably take a little bit of more time, but I will announce it. There will be a separate video when I hit 10K. There will be a separate video where I explain everything and I will show everything that will be in the giveaways. So yeah, it's so exciting. Yeah, as I also said, I want to incorporate a few more different things on my channel as well. So I will still keep on doing makeup because I love doing makeup, but I also want to chat about mental health, things that I found out about myself, and yeah, that's what I want to incorporate as well. So not really, maybe the subjects can be a little bit, I don't want to say heavy, um, but I do think it is important to talk about and to incorporate on my channel. So there is that. And yes, and this is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for being here and for sticking by me through my vacation. I am still kind of on vacation, but I am starting to work. So the next video that will go online will be my multiple looks video with the new Nomad palette, because I have it, I filmed it, I'm editing it. So it will go online as soon as possible, hopefully tomorrow. And or maybe even today, because for you it will be tomorrow. Then anyway, it depends on when I get it done. But when I get it done, I will upload it and it will be the next video that will go online. And then I'm kind of planning to go back to my regular schedule from next week on. Planning. I'm not really sure though, but that's what I'm planning. So, guys, good night, everyone. If you are outside of Europe, have an amazing sleep. Have amazing dreams. Amazing sleep, that's weird. Have amazing dreams, and I hope you have a glorious day tomorrow. If you're here in Europe and you're more in my time zone, thank you so much for being here, and I wish you an amazing day. And I am going to go. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, bye.